What if I told you that the world you experience right now is not the real world? It might sound strange, but it's true. You are not living in the exact moment you think you are. Nothing is quite as it seems. Your brain is not a passive window. It acts like a busy director, actively constructing your reality. It carefully edits what you see. It carefully edits what you hear. It carefully edits what you feel. It fills in missing information with clever guesses. It even plays tricks with time itself. It weaves together a story that feels real and seamless, a story designed to help you navigate life. So what is really going on inside your skull? Who is truly in control of your life? The core idea is simple. Your brain is a prediction machine. It constantly makes its best guess about what is happening and what is about to happen. This shapes every single moment of conscious experience. Think about stirring milk into a cup of coffee. Light reflecting off the spoon reaches your eyes in 1.3 nanoseconds. The clinking sound of the spoon reaches your ears in 1.2 milliseconds. The sensation of heat travels up nerve fibers to your brain in 50 milliseconds. These are three separate events arriving at different times. Your brain gets scattered pieces of information from the world, but you do not experience them separately. You don't hear a clink, then see a spoon, then feel warmth. Instead, you experience one smooth, unified event, stirring your coffee. Your brain waits for all the signals to arrive. It gathers the sound. It gathers the sight. It gathers the touch, processes them, and creates a single, coherent moment. It invents a version of reality where everything happens at once. What you feel is now is a slightly delayed, edited version of the past. A story your brain tells about what just happened. This delay is not a flaw, it is a feature. Your brain builds this slightly in the past reality so everything makes sense. Otherwise, the world would be a confusing, chaotic jumble. Vision is perhaps our most important sense for understanding the world, but in reality, we do not see as much as we think we do. If you hold your thumb out at arm's length, the area it covers is the only part of your visual field that is in sharp, high resolution. Everything else, the entire periphery of your vision, is actually quite blurry and out of focus. The reason it doesn't feel this way is because your brain is constantly working behind the scenes, using a clever trick to paint a complete picture. This trick involves constant tiny eye movements. About 3 to 4 times every single second, your eyes perform sudden jerky jumps called saccades. Each saccade lasts only about 50 milliseconds, and its purpose is to rapidly shift your high-resolution focus from one point of interest to another. Your eyes are essentially scanning the environment, taking a series of sharp, detailed snapshots. Your brain then takes these individual snapshots and stitches them together seamlessly, like editing together different camera shots to create a smooth, continuous movie. During each one of these quick saccades, your brain does something even more surprising. It temporarily shuts down your vision. It does this to prevent you from seeing a dizzying motion blur as your eyes dart around. If you could actually see what your eyes see, the world would be a shaky, blurry mess. When you add up all these tiny moments of blindness, it amounts to a significant chunk of time. Over the course of a single day, you are effectively blind for about 2 hours. You are completely unaware of this because your brain doesn't leave you in the dark. Instead of showing you a black screen, your brain fills in these gaps. It makes an educated guess about what you would have seen during the blackout period and inserts that information into your perception of reality. Imagine you are a professional table tennis player. The ball can fly across the table at speeds of 25 meters per second. Let's slow down time to see what's happening. Light from the ball travels to your eye in nanoseconds, but it takes about 100 milliseconds for that signal to be converted into an electrical impulse and fully processed by your brain. In that short time, the ball has already traveled 2.5 meters, the entire length of the table. If your brain only showed you where the ball was in the past, where it was 100 milliseconds ago, it would be impossible to hit it. So your brain does something much smarter. It takes the incoming information about the ball's current location, speed, and trajectory, and it performs a rapid calculation. It predicts where the ball is going to be in the near future, specifically at the moment your perception catches up. Your brain then creates a fictional image of the ball at that future location, and that is what you consciously see. You are seeing a fake ball in a fake present, all so you can hit the real one. But the prediction doesn't stop there. To smash the ball back, you need to start swinging your arm before the ball even gets to you. So, even before your opponent hits the ball, your brain is already making predictions. Based on your opponent's posture, their previous shots, and your years of table tennis experience, your brain calculates several possible trajectories the ball might take. It doesn't just bet on one outcome, it prepares for multiple possibilities at once. It might predict a shot to the left, one to the right, or one straight down the middle. For a brief moment, your brain prepares multiple different responses for these scenarios. It sends pre-programmed orders to the muscles you would need to jump left, lunge right, or stay put, telling them to be ready for action at a moment's notice. It's as if multiple ghost versions of you exist simultaneously inside your brain, each one ready to execute a different move. Then, just as your opponent swings, your brain commits to the single future it deems most likely. All the other ghost versions are deleted. The winning action is triggered, and your body moves before you are even consciously aware of your decision. Your experience of choosing to hit the ball is just a story you tell yourself after the fact. This incredible prediction and automation isn't just for the high-speed world of professional sports. It's happening every moment, even during an activity as simple as walking. It is processing the sensory feedback from the past, the feeling of your foot on the pavement. It is calculating the current state of your body in the present. It is constantly predicting and planning for your future movements. Before the signal from your foot touching the ground has even traveled all the way up to your brain to be consciously perceived, your brain has already sent the order for your other foot to begin the next step. It has already calculated the complex muscle patterns required for the next two steps. This predictive mechanism allows for a fluid, continuous gait. But what happens when something unexpected and catastrophic occurs? There isn't one single control room in your head where all decisions are made. Different parts of your body are aware of different things at different times. Your spinal cord often knows about a problem and starts reacting long before your conscious brain does. They immediately trigger pre-programmed emergency recovery patterns, sending rapid-fire orders to muscles. Within just 200 milliseconds, your arms shoot out to break your fall. You only become consciously aware that you are tripping about 100 milliseconds after your body has already started recovering. Your brain is not just predicting the external world. Right now, it is also predicting something far more complex and intimate. You. Your sense of hunger, your level of energy, especially your emotions, are not simply objective reactions to your current state. They are, in large part, predictions. They are your brain's best guess about what your body will need soon or what state it needs to be in to handle an upcoming situation. As those times approach, your brain anticipates the need for food or rest and begins to release hormones to prepare your body. This creates a self-fulfilling prophecy. You start to feel hungry or tired, not just because your body is depleted, but because your brain assumes it's the right time based on past experience. Your brain is preparing you for an action it predicts is about to happen, creating the very sensation that prompts the action. What's truly striking is that your emotions work in a very similar way. When you are about to go to a party, your brain doesn't just wait, it analyzes memories and who it expects to be there. Close friends you feel safe around, or a room full of strangers. If your brain remembers anxiety, it predicts anxiety, adjusts heart rate, hormones, and muscle tension, making you feel anxious, which then confirms the prediction. This confirmation strengthens the connection, making it more likely next time, creating a difficult cycle to break. After learning all of this, does it make you feel like you're just a passenger? Think of your brain's automatic systems as efficient butlers doing busy work. They manage your breathing. They keep your balance. They get you ready for your next meal. You may not be in the driver's seat for every tiny maneuver, but you decide the destination. The conscious self's power is long-term planning and abstract thinking. It is the storyteller. It sees the big picture, a perspective the automatic prediction machine can't grasp. It can edit old predictions and write new ones into the system. Sometimes you and your brain disagree, but your conscious self can intervene. By telling a new story and providing evidence, you can retrain the prediction machine. Ultimately, you are the person in power. You tell the story of who you are and your place in the world. That story becomes believable to your brain and body. And as a happy accident of evolution, your conscious self also loves a scoop of ice cream, is fascinated by internet videos, and thinks deeply about what matters to you. You are not a puppet of predictions. You are the editor and the guide. You can notice the story being told and, with patience and practice, start writing a new one. Imagine motion blur. Imagine out-of-sync sounds. By pausing to process, your brain creates a stable, predictable world. You are consciously experiencing the world about 0.3 to 0.5 seconds after events. This constructed present is a powerful tool. It lets you interact with your environment meaningfully, even if it means you're never truly living in the raw, unfiltered now.